we make our own tools because there is not a worldwide tool market where you can buy molding tools or things like that. And for every new design we make, we are better off making our own tools in-house because of the long historical knowledge we have in lock production and in tool production. So here we have right now the tool making machine, which is like a negative part is melted into the steel metal in order to make the injection molding part for the later injection molding of plastic parts. So the quality control department is creating with our tooling department specific test tools for each production step, so that the employee at each production step can control the quality. So for example, here this is a test tool for a border link, so that we can check if on the ready produced part the locking functions work fine. And this is a test tool for the cylinder housing inside the lock casing. And this has to work fine and without bad movement, so that a long life is guaranteed for the consumer, and that's what we always want to achieve. It is very important that we test the setup of the hardened steel or the steel for our products. In locks, mostly steel is used, and we as a company want to make sure that our steel material is not only well hardened for cutting attacks or sawing attacks, it also needs to be still flexible in terms of you attack it with a hammer or with a crowbar. Therefore, we quality control the hardened steel with this kind of Rockwell hardening test tool. So very important for our production is the corrosion resistance, and this is where we put a lot of efforts in testing the interference of different steel materials to guarantee that our products will not rust in brutal Quebec winter conditions or wet, humid Vancouver West Coast conditions or very humid Florida, Miami conditions where a lot of corrosion is happening. Like 1 or 2 weeks in this machine can simulate like 10-20 years used at oceanside, and most of the parts we use for our bicycle locks or motorbike locks are also used in our marine padlocks, and our marine padlocks are made specifically for the Scandinavian market to be hanging in salt water 24/7. So we have test tools which are made for each machine or for each employee to test what his machine throws out of the production process. And then we have a quality control after assembly, so where, for example, the movement of the key inside the lock is tested, the locking function is tested, both keys are always tested. So it cannot happen that a customer or a consumer gets a lock with non-matching keys. After the final assembly, we take some products out of each production lot and we freeze it to -40 degrees. Then we do hammer blow attack testing, pulling testing, and twisting testing, and sawing and cutting testing. So we do computerized brutal attack testing so that we know, yes, this production lot is according to our promise to our customers and consumers.